awakening the Cherubim Deva impulse within your flesh, awakening the Cherub Deva subtle bodies within your multi-layered biological structure. This is my symphony, my psalm, my treatise on the subject. I've unveiled multiple videos about the cherubim and how they're infused within your human flesh. We see of the layout of the temple in the tabernacle. Now, the tabernacle, the cherubim are weaved into the linen, the curtains of the tabernacle, and the cherubim are carved into the walls of the temple. The cherubim are teeming within the physiological, the architecture of the temple and the tabernacle, from the outer court to the inner court to the most holy place. And we understand is that the temple and the tabernacle depicts the human body, that meaning Jesus Christ, but also your physical body, that you are a temple. In fact, in Hinduism, it described the human body as a sacred space. That is a city of the gods, lowercase g, the city of the devas. Devas described in a nutshell being divine intelligence, divine consciousness infused within your human flesh, infused within your human body, that you cannot operate without this divine support. That this cherub and the devas encompass the multiple layers and subtle bodies that support your biological structure and your gross matter of what you do and your daily functions of what you classify yourself in human life is predicated and supported by these subtle bodies, this divine intelligence and this divine consciousness that you are able to move distinctly, unconsciously, from point A to point B, that you don't have to think about moving one leg to the other or moving your hand, that it's autonomous, and often before you even think it is a collaborative. There are multiple consciousness enmeshed, a collaborate, a aggregate, an angelic aggregate. These are a divine intelligence, a divine consciousness that is weaved, enmeshed within your flesh, that is comprised of multiple subtle bodies. Now, I believe that these subtle bodies are the key to immense power. We already know that within an atom, if you split an atom, you have atomic power, you have a nuclear power. We understand that there is a lot of energy within one sugar cube centimeter of space. Within a small diameter of space, you have energy that comprises the universe. So imagine all the energy that's within every cell and within every atom, within every proton and neutron. Imagine all the energy that is within the diameter and every inch of your flesh, of your skin, of your organs, of your matter. This power is locked up and latent within the subtle bodies of your flesh. You have that immense power within you. But the only thing is that you have to awaken it. You have to awaken the subtle bodies and the subtle impulses within your flesh. This is often similar to being able to hear subtle tones on a scale, being able to hear the minute details, the symphony within an ocean of an orchestra, and being able to hear and see colors within sound, and sound within colors. Being able to see the graduation of various colors across the spectrum. You see, we're not able to do that in our physical light. Our physical eyes are not able to see And we're only able to hear a select amount of sounds and pitch, and tones, and frequencies. You see, we're locked out of an immense scale of frequencies, sounds, and colors. And it's these subtle bodies and subtle impulses that if you were able to tune into and awaken and trigger, it will cause a shift. It will cause a shift within your body to be able to ascend and to accomplish things beyond your physical limitations, to be able to access certain intelligences and wisdom and understandings and knowings because of the immense intelligence within your subtle bodies. So this intelligence weaved into your flesh is this cherubim, divine consciousness, and this diva infused within your flesh that you're meant to utilize, that you cannot operate without, that you are able to exist within the human and physical structure. You're able to exist within humankind because you have intelligence and consciousness, divine consciousness weaved within your flesh. That is the support for all of your daily functions to exist. So the goal and the objective is to be able to awaken the Cherubic Deva, divine impulse within your subtle bodies, to be able to sense the subtle nuances within your body. These subtle nuances, when you sit still, you start to get a sense, a inner feeling in different parts of your body. And this shifts you into different frequencies and different consciousness and states. This is what jolts you into higher realms of existence. Now, if you're able to operate within that frequency, then you're able to do greater things than you normally would do in your gross physical body. Now, the key is to be able to integrate and work alongside these subtle bodies so that you may be empowered by these divine intelligences and consciousness within your flesh in the subtle bodies. And when you're able to do this, your life will catapult and in a ever increasingly ascending scale of magnitude to what you are dreaming of and wanting to achieve. When we're able to harness the subtle bodies within our flesh and surrounding us within and without, then we're able to master the creature around us, creation, to make creation our creature, and thus be able to have dominion upon the earth and in the heavens above as well. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.